In this clip, I'm going to show you how I built this smaller than usual chipping hammer to remove the flux after you've done a welding job. Just today, a short video just to tell you about a little update. Today, while I was doing some metal work, I sort of needed a small chipping hammer to chip off some of the welding flux from the pieces that I was working. And I didn't really have anything, so I just put something together and I thought I'll quickly make a video about it. Now, this is not a very big one. This is the size of my hand. So this is not a very big chipping hammer, but it's quite effective and it works quite nicely. Now, to put it together, I basically only took an old piece of off-cut angle iron. It's a bit of a thicker metal. I then basically only cut out the shape of the chipping hammer, of the head of it, from this thick piece of angle iron like that. I then took a piece of square bar, just made a small groove in the end on both sides so that it can slide in there. And then I basically only clamped it together a bit in the vise, and then basically only welded both sides together. Now this is quite solid. Oh yeah, on the two edges I just chamfered them both so they're a bit thinner, not sharp, but only to reach the edges or the grooves a bit better where the flux is sitting. And the other end I made a sharper point, only a slight bit off center to the top, just a bit easier to reach those corners. Now this works quite well. Like, have a small piece, a demonstration piece here for that flux that you want to remove, just like that, in the corners, and you'll see that that works very well. Let me rub that off a bit. Easily takes off the flux very nicely, and this was a simple project. This took not a long time at all to build. This probably took me about 10 minutes with the cutting and everything, with the painting to included that's got to dry and so on. It took a bit longer, but the paint drying is the longest process of this all. So just a little catch up there. I think this is very handy. I'm very glad with how it came out, and it's a very lightweight, easy to use little chipping hammer that I'm going to keep on hand while I'm doing some welding. If you like this project, be sure to like this video. Thank you very much, guys. Small chipping hammer to remove the flux